Esteem, not really known for much because I'm just getting labelled as this, that, and the other. Half of it's lies because they can't face up to their own stuff, so they're just putting it onto the child when it's like, what can the child do wrong, really? Like, obviously, it can be bad and stuff, but for one, you shouldn't label a child bad. What they did was bad, or what you didn't like. They're not bad, they're just a person. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, that cup, empty, and so there's no self actualization. So, drug dealing, that got me my food, water, this and that. I could get things. Do you know what I mean? Drug dealing, the lifestyle also brought love and belonging, which I got from the Mandem a little bit. Like they hailed me, but that was more my esteem needs. They're like, yo, got food, Deeks, holler at Deeks, do you know what I mean? Who's got food? The Jimmy's, Diesel, they're coming, like it's mad. And then on a night out, obviously you're looking fresh, you got your trim, your garms, you with the Mandem, you've got your drinks and stuff, constant flow, you're getting wicked and bad, you're fighting, you're showing off, the girl love it. So I'm getting that need. So the girl stuff is filling the need from the woman side of things, like the mum side of things, 'cause that's where the blueprint comes from. The man them providing the security of the dad. So that needs getting met with the man them. The money's filling in the basic needs. And where else are we? Oh, security. Obviously, the financial security. That's from the money. Being safe of body, securing body, like people can't attack me. That's reputation, which is coming from the dealing, from the violence, from the gang, from the mandem, that kind of thing. Doing certain exploits and whatnot, getting your name out there, like turning up sometimes, like to places and people already know you, and it just, you know what I mean, telling you that people have left. People were here, but they've left because they know you. So you're feeling safe, and it's making you go deeper into that lifestyle to do more, to get that safety, even though you can expose yourself to more damage. So it never really balances out, really. Even like getting that love off the mandem, like it's not. Well, some people are like that. Some people can, like, it don't matter what you do. But with us, you couldn't just have a job and be like rated highly. You couldn't just be going to college or uni and be rated highly. Like, you had to be on this thing. If you're not putting in work, if you're not machine works or like trapping, like you ain't getting that. So you're not getting them needs met that don't belonging from the man. So it's negative, is what I'm saying. Obviously, dealing is negative, so I'm getting all the basic needs met with the dealing, but that's negative. It's impacting other people. It's impacting me. It's obviously because I'm worried that my door's gonna go through, like it's gonna knock onto my mum, which I'd kind of half not cared about because I was holding loads of resentment. So when something bad kind of happened, I was kind of a little bit low key gleeful. Do you know what I mean? Because of all the hurt that I'd thinking, I was still traumatized. I was still like in a bad place. I was still victim. I was still that child victim. So even though I'm a man, adult, I'm still that child victim emotionally. So that's where that pettiness was coming in. Love and belonging from the girl. It's not real, is it? Because once you broke or once you fall off, they're not really there. Like some of them are, don't get me wrong, not all girl, but a lot of the girl that are in the lifestyle are just not all well put together, just like the man them aren't. Do you know what I mean? Like they just want a certain, and then if your level of like gangster's not hard enough, then they're gonna bounce because for one, they probably got an ex that's like a bit mad, and they might think that person's better than you, which is gonna play with your head and make you do mad things. But they might bounce and leave you because they need someone that can protect them because they've left the madman and they're fearful. Do you know what I mean? So they're gonna move to another one. I've spoken about it on another pod. Not sure which one now. But anyway, love and belonging, esteem. So yeah, obviously getting the esteem needs met is it's doing this madness. So it's all negative. Basically what I'm trying to say, it's all negative behaviours that are playing out. So even though I'm doing all that stuff and getting all these needs met, I still can't penetrate that fifth level because it's this I'm not actually set. So as much as I'm giving myself, I'm taking from myself. So I'm trapping, but I should be free. But I'm not free because I'm trapping. So the feds could come. Man could try and rob me. Obviously, I was getting robbed here and there. Like one man, I've had guns to my head trying to stick me up. Me dashed them away, got off. But snidey robs, like people knowing where you put your food. You know what I mean? Go in there. People watching your runners. Even runners like pretending that they've lost. You know how it goes. The game's mad. So then, obviously, mental health. Basically, mental health for me. Just imagine a nice house. It looks nice on the outside, whatever the nicest house is, like that you've seen or that you like. Forget mansion, just think of a normal nice house, yeah, little 3 bed thing. Everything's done up nice, everything's done garden fence inside. It's all nice and new. Like everything's nice. You've got all your stuff in there, TV and da 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 da. It's nice, but then mental health, yeah, like so that's kind of what we're born with in a sense, to be honest. Yeah, a lot of us, not everyone. And then where it is, little bits start going missing. Little bits are getting broken. Just imagine then someone's coming through with a hammer, smash your TV screen. There's not something else you can hit your TV with that's gonna fix it. It's a big long thing to get that TV, or you might have to get a brand new one. It's gonna cost P. So some way you're taking damage, do you know what I mean? Like either getting it fixed or like this, and then people putting hold, like, come on, you can just go through a house. Imagine going to a house, nice house here, you got your hammer. You can do, and give you like 10 minutes and they say, listen, go sick. Like the hammer version of supermarket sweep. Go around rapid and do as much as you can, much damage as you can. Smash this, smash that, all the windows just with a hammer. Do you know what I mean? Holes in walls, bam, 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 all the flipping stud walls. Kick doors off, do you know what I mean? Smash the sink, smash the toilet, you can go mad in there. 10 minutes, you can create some mad damage. Now how long it's going to take to like get that house back to how it was? Water's flooding, sink, replace thousands. Tens of thousands. All the walls, all the plaster, like, you got mad on the stairs, booted fucking banisters off and flipping it's mad. It's mad, yeah? So that's what it's like with these little things. So I'm worried about the feds coming, boom, certain bits in my house getting smashed up. I'm worried about, and this is my mental health house, so that house represents my mental health. When it was all right, it was all right. But then the lifestyle I've got into and the people I'm around, people are rubbing your stuff, like you're guessing, you never really know, you're holding man accountable and that, but and then sometimes you're doing things and it's the wrong person. Do you know what I mean? But you never know, because they'd say it's not them anyway. You know what I mean? So bits and bats to smash up your house. So that's to get my basic needs meant, to buy my food, to buy my pay for my rent or whatever I'm doing. Like living along with a man having to do other be violent back there shit. Do you know what I mean? You get into beef, it's not even your beef. You're worried about that coming back on you. So like you're doing it for the love, but then you're getting negatives. Do you know what I mean? So like I'm back in this shit with my boys to get their love and their and feel like I belong to this thing. But then it comes at a price, because now I've got enemies now. I'm worried. I'm scared. Do you know what I mean? Like I can't rest assured. I remember when I was in that lifestyle, I barely slept. I've been smoking ganja, yeah, and the sleeping wasn't even really sleeping. It was just like eyes closed, eyes open. There was no dreaming or anything. There was no blackness. It was just like anyway, yeah. And sometimes I wake up like boom, like whoa, not like that. I wake up and I think like whoa. Heart's like, bah, 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 like what is it? What is it? They owe somebody money. Did somebody owe me money? Did I do something? Is somebody coming for me? What is it? What is it? But it's not, it's just the remnants of some dream that I can't remember that I had. So I've got this feeling of dread that's hung over me to death. To death. And do you know when I did the TC? You know, from there, obviously I was stopped smoking ganja a long time ago anyway. It's been like 7 years now. Over 7 years. But anyway, like, I used to have mad nightmares. I was getting stabbed left, right, and centre all the time. And I couldn't differentiate. And then I've been in a situation in life where I think, I've been in this room before. Like, something's going to happen. Now I'm paranoid. Bam, 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 bam. I remember being there. Bear in mind, I've never been in this place before. Do you know what I mean? I remember being there, like, and people walking around, I'm juked up, like, just like, bad. Can't get up. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's bad. And people just walking about, like, you know what I mean? I'm thinking, oh my days, like, what's going to happen? Paranoid to death. Anyway, don't have that shit no more. Like, life is just sweet now. Anyway, let me get back to it. What else? So that's trapping. For feds to come in, worried about that happening. Like, or people trying to rob my shit, worried about that. Worried about people trying to, like, even set me up. So it's not even like being actually robbed. It's like worrying of somebody setting me up. Anytime I link a girl, like, I'd holler at a girl, whether in real life or on, like, Facebook or something. And then I'm getting paranoid. So I've hollered at them, but then I'm getting paranoid that they're trying to set me up. I probably even argue with them, like, yo, you're some setup, yeah, look at it. And they're like, but you hollered at me. But my mind is already... my mind is already set on that girl's trying to set... And where it was as well, half the time, I'm like, yo, listen, I'm going to fucking go link this girl, I'm going to beat this girl still. Like, yeah, everything's blessed. Like, yo, she's Chris. You know what I mean? Man then come around, build like a spliff, and then boom. But what if them man are there? Where's she from again? Let me check. The photos. I've seen that girl somewhere. Yo, it was mad. I ain't linking it no more. Not even answering the phone. Paranoid. She's ringing me. She's pissed. She's paid for hotel, champagne. I ain't turning up. Mental. She's had to get a substitute in or whatever because I spoke to her again. She's like, you're in there.